The criminal justice system could, from Monday, be thrown into a spin a week after Justice Anthony Mrima barred police officers from drafting charges against suspects and directed that all charge sheets be drafted by prosecutors.
Well, DCI boss George Kinoti has directed his officers to adhere to the ruling issued by the High Court and only restrict their role to investigate and forward their investigations to the DPP Noordin Haji. Kinoti has also ordered his officers not to take suspects' fingerprints as well.
The judgment by Justice Anthony Mrima on 23rd of May, while dismissing the 17 billion shillings tax evasion case against businessman Humphrey Kariuki on grounds that the police were at fault for drafting the charge sheet, which is a preserve of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, continues to elicit debate, with the Director of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, now directing his officers to comply with court orders. In a letter addressed to, among others, the Regional Criminal Investigations Officers, County Criminal Investigation Officers, and Sub-County Criminal Investigation Officers, Kinoti has ordered his officers to only forward investigations to the Director of Public Prosecution, not to take suspects' fingerprints, as the fingerprints are taken to identify the suspect with the charge for records by the criminal registrar, not to take statements in the absence of a charge, as only one inquires into a charge, no covering report as they risk drawing a charge or charges. Kinoti says they will adhere to the ruling pending further guidance on their mandate, which provides for independence of the National Police Service and investigation of offences and enforcement of the law against any person. According to the DCI, the Criminal Procedure Code provides that only a police officer or a magistrate can draw, sign and present a charge sheet before a court of law.
The effect of the DCI saying they must comply with Mrima's order is that anarchy, chaos, confusion, a stalemate is brewing tomorrow when the people are coming to court. Under what charge sheet? Does that charge sheet from the DPP have those ingredients? Because the police cannot arrest until there's a charge sheet. The police are saying, the DCI is saying, I will send the file, minus the covering report.
Omari says lawyers have challenged the new charge sheet presented by the DPP, which they say has grey areas that they want the court to address.
The DPP's charge sheet has not been gazetted. 2, the charge sheet under Section 137 has components that it must, the content of the charge sheet. 1, there must be a statement of caution. 2, a statement to charge. That can only be administered by a police inspector, by a police officer above the rank of an assistant inspector.
According to Omari, the court could have issued a timeline within which the DPP is to take over the mandate.
We are likely to see a stateless place. This is what Thomas Hobbes called the state of nature, where there is no law, there is no rule of law. Thieves, thugs, rapists, defilers, and corruption guys are now going to escape free. I have said from Monday to Thursday, the charge sheets that were being used were illegal. What is the law as it is now? Is it the judge's order or is it the substantive law that is in place? That is the chaos that we are in.
Justice Mrima's decision, however, still remains open for challenge at the Court of Appeal.